Welcome to our Coiling Silk or Silk Reeling Qigong exercises. We will be slowly turning parts of the body on an axis to dissolve knotted energy, restoring flow and balance. The movements are slow, gentle, relaxed, steady and continuous to keep the thread of Qi unbroken. We begin in our natural WUJI stance. Our feet are shoulder width apart, toes pointing forward, knees are relaxed. Our feet make good contact with the ground, and we can imagine roots growing into the earth, keeping us stable, grounded and rooted. The knees are nice and relaxed. We never lock our knees or our elbows in WUJI position, and we relax the pelvis, making sure that the tailbone is also relaxed downwards. The lower dantian, our power center in the lower abdomen, is relaxed, no tension being held here. And we breathe all the way down into the lower dantian. The chest is open, natural, relaxed. The shoulders are relaxed down, and that relaxation carries on down the arms all the way to the fingertips. We also have a space in the armpits, so that we can maintain a nice flow of Qi from the arm to the body, making sure that we're not limp but actively relaxed. Take away any tension from the neck and throat area and relax and soften the face. You can practice your inner smile to help relax the mind further and release those feel-good endorphins into the body. Bring your attention to the crown of the head now, the Bai Hui, the 100 meeting point, and imagine that you have an invisible thread attached to that point, gently pulling you up to the sky. You are open to the heavenly Qi, open to the universal light and wisdom. At the same time, you are connected to the earth's Qi, feeling anchored, rooted, strong and stable. In this position, we connect heaven and earth, and Qi flows in both directions. Exercise 1. Arms coming up the center line and circling down. The backs of the fingers face each other and the fingers face skywards. The arms naturally rotate outwards so that the palms face down as you circle the arms down. The legs slightly straighten and slightly bend with the movement. Breathing naturally and staying nice and relaxed with the movement. Reversing the movement, circling the arms overhead and then diving down with the hands, the backs of the fingers facing each other. Inhaling as you go up exhaling as you go down. Breathing nice and gently in a relaxed way, and keeping the movement continuous and steady. Inhale with the arms going up and exhale as the arms go down. And relax. Exercise 2, hands on the hips. Keeping the knees relaxed, we rotate the pelvis around, circling in a way that feels comfortable and natural to you. So the circle can be as big or as small as you like. Notice how this movement feels. Relax the breathing and the body. And then change direction. Again, noticing how the body feels as you circle in the opposite direction. Keep breathing naturally, relaxing the whole body. And back to the center. Now we're going to move the pelvis in a vertical plane. So pushing the pelvis forward slightly straightening the legs, and then pushing the bottom out, bending the legs as you again push the pelvis forward. Go slowly, gently, and notice how the body feels. Try to make the transitions between the pelvis being forward and backward as smooth as possible. You may feel the gentle manipulation of the hips, the pelvis, and the vertebrae of the lower back. And then change direction. Continue to breathe naturally, moving comfortably with ease. We are giving the lower vertebrae a good internal massage. Okay, into exercise 4. Feet can be slightly wider, and we keep one hand on the hip, the other hand faces the head, and we turn to the other side and bring the hand under the armpit and push downwards as we shift the weight continuously from one leg to the other. Coiling snake. We look towards the hand and then we look away as the hand coils downwards. Keep breathing naturally, keep the movement nice and smooth and continuous. And then we change sides. Doing the same on the other side. The arm circles and spirals at the same time. The weight shifts from one leg to the other, and the hips naturally move in a slight figure of 8. So no forcing or straining. Stay nice and relaxed. And now we're going to try both arms together. So as one arm comes up, the other coils downwards. And we continue to shift the weight and look from side to side as we move both arms simultaneously. Relax into the movement. Breathe naturally. And then we go into exercise 5, monkey offering the fruit. Take a half step forward with one foot and turn the other foot out. Bring the hands in front of the lower dantian, the weight on the back leg, as if you're holding an energy ball. And then push the hands forward, offering the fruit, circling the hands back to the lower dantian. As you circle the hands back, the palms face outwards and the elbows are heavy. Try not to lean the body forward or backwards with the movement. Just keep everything nice and natural without any force or strain. We breathe out as we push forward and offer the fruit, inhaling as we swim back with those heavy elbows back to the lower dantian. And you can see that we're shifting our weight from one leg to the other. Okay, we're going to do it on the other leg now. Swapping the legs over, dantian, ball at the dantian, breathing in and exhale as you offer the fruit, pushing forward gently with the hands and palms facing upwards. Inhaling and exhaling. Heavy elbows, allowing more chi flow and a feeling of space. Make sure those elbows are not locked. Changing the feet over again, we're going to wipe the bowl. So we're going to wipe the inside of the bowl as you go forward and the upper rim, the outside of the bowl as you come back. As you do this movement, just shifting the weight forwards and backwards. Try not to cave the knees in, and allow the abdomen, the lower abdomen, to move in a natural, coiling way. And then change the feet over, doing on the other side. So now if you have your right foot in front, you're going clockwise. If you have your left foot in front, you're going anti-clockwise. Your hands are about the level of your navel. Again, the elbows are not locked. The movement is external but also internal. The abdomen naturally moving from side to side. And we're going to bring our feet level again. You can place them a little wider. We are going to do the opening and closing exercise 7. We have the closed position first. One hand is pushing towards the opposite shoulder, the other hand pushing towards the opposite hip, and we open the arms, shifting the weight to the other side, and then close them as we shift the weight back again. You'll notice that the arm that's opening at the front is also spiraling out. Opening and closing. Both arms moving simultaneously and smoothly, continuously. And then we do it on the other side, starting with the closed position. Inhale and open the arms. Both of them opening out, the palms facing outwards, and then closing back in as you turn to the other side. This exercise also trains the brain, preserving your brain health. Give yourself a smile. You're doing well. It helps to relax the mind. And just relax with the movement. And then we come back into WUJI position for exercise 8, placing both hands on the lower dantian. Imagine that you have a sphere in the lower dantian, and we're going to move the hands over the sphere in a 3-dimensional rotation. So we go in one direction first, approximately 9 times. Breathing naturally, relaxing, not forcing or using any kind of strain. Just staying nice and soft. And then we change direction, going in the opposite direction, rotating the hands around that sphere in the lower dantian. And then just take a moment to notice how you feel. Relax the arms down. Qigong. And relax. Thank you for joining us for this Qigong practice of coiling silk. Enjoy your practice.